Oh, there he is, everybody's favorite director, Jordan Peele.
Oh, you're filming?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'm sorry. No, I'll come back.
Real funny about the Jordan Peele thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Heard some pretty scary rumors about what they doing to you in here.
Like what?
Man, I heard they was giving you a necklace of garlic bulbs, spell of protection, last rites, all types of hoodoo.
Oh, wow. Am I gonna make it?
That's up to you. It's a lot to talk about this matchup tonight. You know, you going up against a one-on-one elite defender. They say he's a monster. They even say he's a soul snatcher.
He ain't snatching nothing from me, especially not the ball.
So you said you playing it safe, okay.
Nah, I'm playing my game, Xander. Trading for others, not turning it over, getting the dub.
I feel you, but to do all that against this level of defender, you're gonna have to be elite yourself. So, MP, you throwing down the gauntlet, here and now declaring yourself as an elite playmaker?
That's the whole point of these videos, Xander. My director, we are showing the people what it takes to be an elite playmaker. Tonight, we do it against one of the great individual defenders in the game. So, y'all better tune in.
Coming right up, the Jazz taking on the Celtics. For Utah, what could be more satisfying than this winning 9 out of the last 10 games? And another chance to show what they're fully capable of right here and now. Celtics, Jazz, coming right up.
Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
Well, I think for Boston, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Robinson is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And for the Jazz, we've got Bailey. Duran out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
MP has been attached to the mission, right? He's been on the lookout for making the right play most possessions. That repetition bodes well for accomplishing his goals as a passer.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the rejection by MP. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Tatum for three. Kessler with the rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
MP with it. Robinson picks him up. Yep, that one goes. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Stolen by Kessler. MP kicks to Markkanen. Back to MP. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Robinson down low. He's covered by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
And the dunk by MP.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Boston, no good that time either. And it's Utah's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with the bounce pass. From deep, 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Jazz leading by 12. Markkanen in the corner. MP outside. Pass to Duren. Here's MP, guarded by Tatum. Here's MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. And here's Brown outside. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebounding.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Jason Tatum.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Tatum passes to White. Brown outside. They need this one. Utah with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Celtics trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. That one's in, his first shot this game.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the lob to Brown. Stolen by Markkanen. MP passes to Kessler.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
And it's George missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
MP, they get the rebound. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
George passes to Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for MP. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walsh is checked in. And it's Gonzalez in for Derek White. Kessler with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Walsh. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Gonzalez passes to George. A 3 from Simmons. Rebound, Utah. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
That one goes. Count it. MP's got 18 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Garza no good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Washington Wizards.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Gonzalez. Still yet to score. Celtics passing it around. Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Utah's ball. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And here is MP after Paul George getting his 3 to go. MP against George. MP, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
MP passes to Kessler. Kessler setting the pick for MP. And MP throws it down.
When you look at this scoring outburst by MP, what's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to George. With 1 on the clock, can't connect from short range. MP has been leading the charge for Utah. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court right now for the Celtics. We got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Brown. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. Here's Collier. Utah ends up going with the new group. Pritchard against George. Outside Tatum. Robinson sets a screen for Tatum. Robinson left side. And Robinson throws it down.
Passing out of the pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
Now, here's MP. He's got 24. Going inside. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Kept alive. The kick out to Tatum. Tries again. Kessler with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He dropped 50 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Simmons checked in for the Celtics. Down low. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And the rejection by MP. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Pass to White. Here's George. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington, and the basket is good. George has got 10.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
With the
Power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by George.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He lobs it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Tatum. Simmons passes to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him. But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
The Celtics shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Simmons passes to George. The kick out to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Releases. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Kessler with the bucket.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Tatum with another miss. Now MP. Here's Filipowski, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You know, right now for Utah, holding steady at the 2 spot, I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Celtics. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
MP out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Duren in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Brown, and that one, good. Brown's got the first bucket of the third here for Boston.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
That's a screen on Brown. The drive, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Pritchard finds Tatum. Fires from deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by MP. To the wing right side. Here's Duren. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Duren's got his 3rd basket of the night. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Bounce pass Pritchard. Robinson a screen on Duren. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so. This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard him from deep.
Kessler screen on Brown. Here's MP. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. White finds Pritchard. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fellow.
Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that, guys.
She has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Collier, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. MP outside. To the paint, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. MP with it. He has 38 in the game. Duren with the screen on Brown. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Brown, and finished off by Brown.
What a contest this is turning into, almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Now, here's MP. He has 40. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. On the wing, Brown. And it's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Duren slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's White. Still scoreless. Back to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Brown. Here's MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 42 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
For Boston, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Simmons passes to Tatum. Robinson a screen on MP. Shoots from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
MP, count that one. MP's got 46 points.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
George against Simmons. Over George. Simmons can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for Utah. There's a good screen to the middle. Here's Filipowski.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Boston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's George for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And it goes Sumu with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's George following the bucket by the Jazz. Down low, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. 1:03 left in the third. MP, high post. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now, here's Tatum. Back to George. Tatum drives in. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it's Collier missing. Boston shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. Over MP. Tatum no good. MP right side. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Utah enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made
The Celtics on offense. Outside, White. To the middle. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
MP outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A star showing, MP, but I got the sense watching you that this wasn't just another game for you. Any added motivation for you tonight?
Yeah. I heard all the talk about how I was going up against a great defender, but, you know, that can overwhelm you if you start buying into the hype, but I still got my guys involved. Held on to the ball, showed everyone what an elite playmaker looks like tonight. So, yeah, on to the next one, Dom.
Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Alan